Самый кайфующий мужик.
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
I miss you, baby.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Действительно.
Well, we didn't part ways on the best terms, and you never responded to my text.
I wanted to.
Все.
I worried that if I sent you one text, I might send you 1,000. I mean, we talked all morning, and there's still so much more to say.
В реальности такая тоже есть.
It's a start.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh. Damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
Как мило. Звонит. Всегда делает первые шаги. В отличие от Макс. Что он? Блять, я уже забыл, какая у нас задача.
Safи knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Главное, чтоб в тебя не превратилось. Это был бы пиздец.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
What? They certainly seem distracted right now. Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Все подумали об одном и том же, правильно? Своя комната. Не знаю, как-то... Не знаю.
Did I hear that right?
Да не, мне кажется, не об этом. Это реально суть.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
Да не, вроде это он.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you
точно
are.
он.
Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Это не он. Он, в смысле, не Софи. Протестующий.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
О,
Down with
Jeanette.
President Teller!
Safie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my... Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
он посмотрел
Doing
какую-то
some
сторону,
alfresco
улыбнулась.
homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Что, блядь? Она как-то не так вежливо спросила, типа, нахуя, да, с такой интонацией. Ладно, давай перевернем. Очень закрытая девочка. Так, пускаем.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I only have a GED. You don't need grad school to be a professional photographer, but it's certainly an option.
Oh, right, you're self-taught. I always forget that. Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Нет, ну почему? Можно сюда сходить, если
it
тебе
sounds really
интересно,
pretentious.
действительно.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
Я читать не буду.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Время
Okay.
потерять.
Let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
Мне действительно нравится вдохновлять. Чувствую себя очень ценной. Это круто. Так, мы ищем Софи дальше. Где она может быть?
Safie can't have gone far. I need to keep looking.
Она уборщик, да? Нет, ну просто... Я не знаю, где мне искать.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait.
Камера
Not today,
не
though.
позволяет захватить. О! Сидит. Так, мы... О, фотография. Бля, а вот когда первый раз я увидела его, нельзя было фоткать. Ну что за бред? Стоит.
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
Их было больше. Так, ну пап, мы не можем посмотреть. Господи, я могу найти или нет? Подождите, мы должны были отвлечь. Чего он сидит-то дальше? Может, опять с ним поговорить?
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Is Abraxas scheduling any sort of formal protest this weekend?
Nah, we'll be too busy sleeping it off.
Sleeping what off?
You know, it.
Good talk.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Было важно или... Опять пирамидка.
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Нужно было к нему подойти, ясно. Просто решил громче орать.
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Окей. Он и похож на Оуэна. Такой чванливый.
Reggie's
чел.
gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Всегда был каким-то творческим челом, нет? Почему вы не видите искусство?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary
его
to the graffiti
переделал.
around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Кто это? Ответ достойный сноба.
You know,
Yes,
every
Naba.
millionaire I've
Извините.
ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator.
На будущее.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
Какой странный, боже. Это универ
You
гуманитарный,
really
прежде
seem to
всего.
have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space?
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Пока чел вообще ничего
let
полезного
you
мне
get
не
back to it.
сказал.
Please.
Надеюсь, он свалит отсюда все же. Опа,
please tell me Safи isn't with her mother right now. Or
пиздец.
being her mother right now.
Это пиздос.
Safi is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet
Заигрывает
she'd
с
love a
Винни, да,
chance to mess with
100%.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially, no. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much.
То есть он в
Yet,
бизнес-школу пойдет?
somehow I managed to
Уже
give it
актер.
even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Значит, он как-то с ним мило разговаривает. Ясмин же не особо там с ним ладила.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, like their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
В каких целях это как вообще повлияет?
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Каким образом? Что я должен сделать? Очень смутно как-то.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
And while we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here.
Она злится на нее.
Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
И Макс очень довольно добрая девочка. Софи, блядь, она всех
It started in
унесет.
December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, well, it's really more about what I told her, that Arcadia Bay is still standing. And my mom, and everyone else, is alive. But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But if I'm here, and Arcadia Bay is also here, I don't know. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point.
Круто, если бы Макс могла вернуться в Аркадию Бэй.
Give me a
Это было
minute.
бы такое облегчение.
Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on. All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Макс пишет. Все лухарь. Здравствуй, Хлоя, ждал тебя. всякие. Круто быть умным. Что скажет?
Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high.
Забыл.
In space, no
А,
one
это
can hear
музыка.
your sick beats. Moses is going full Pepe Silvia. Is that the dude from the bar last night?
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks that.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the forum is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it.
I'm on it.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
Серьезно?
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way. I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Очень интересно, как они
Safи was my
поговорят
best friend.
нормально.
I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
Блять, как вообще дружили? Супер спокойные, мирные Мозесы, вот деструктивная Сафи.
Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with... I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch. If I wanted to make Moses' day, I could ask for his anime recommendations. This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating
Обычники
liquids.
любят, когда спрашивают их мнение. Что?
Simultaneously existing in a state of dead and hanging in there. I know the feeling.
Что, что-то пиздить или как?
A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy. Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Какое имя? Она сама или мы выберем? Боже, блядь. Почему Доун? Что такое Доун? Космический прыщ. Прямо что такое Доун просто. Space Pimple. Ада. Что здесь ничего? Корову, которую похищают.
Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop?
Сколько раз мы здесь были?
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
Интересно. И что, можем почитать? Нет? Иди нахуй.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
Кто такая Майя?
I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Akata?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Сила, блядь. Матери и этому Лукасу или кого там. Окей. При чем тут другие люди?
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more.
Серьезно, она сейчас будет печатать? Я в шоке. Же учиться, нет?
You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it.
Я не понял.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
И всё.
I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I don't think it was a vision. I think some part of me really went somewhere.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror.
Ты этого тоже смотрела?
That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? I don't... What's happening right now?
Docs.
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She saved you, and Arcadia Bay was destroyed.
But the town is okay. My mom texted me an hour ago.
Yes.
Она была мертва 10 лет.
Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could...
Что?
Oh no.
Блять, страшно нахуй. Видеть сны наяву. Есть.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
Сообщение от Сафи. Какой ужас. Не. Камингс.
The Overlook.
Это еще
That's where
кто?
Safи died.
Я должен
But
туда зайти.
there's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay.
Где, блядь? Да что, опять я не туда зашел? Я вечно не туда захожу, ё-моё.
There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school.
Блядь, Макс, пиздец, жестко.
The sky is wild.
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself.
Уверена.
Missing, they said. Then, lost.
Ла.
Going, she replied. Then, gone.
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead.
Safi practically lives here now.
Ой, правду. Блять, ну что за страшилки-то, ё-моё. Пол туалета.
The, ground turned to my high school.
Да-да-да. Все перемешалось, смешалось. Что Макс должна с этим делать?
Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Чем она фоткала?
Photos
Просто
of what?
реально не понимаю.
No.
Что? Что? А, она мертвая. Блин. Да, блядь, Макс.
Max, stop!
Почему всегда Макс пытается остановить кого-то? Блин.
Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I die. That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
А почему?
You said there were photos.
В реальности
What
вообще не
happened after
должно
that?
быть.
the lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds.
Ой,
Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
тоже перемещается.
Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
А как, что ей делать действительно?
But Max chose to save me. Why do I keep dying?
You're returning to the moment of Max's choice. If the choice had been up to you, save yourself or save the town,
Конечно, город,
what would you do?
I'd save the town. I'd sacrifice myself. That's what I told Max to do then. At the time, it felt like what I had to do.
And the overlight seems to reflect that.
Макс не смогла отпустить. Ну, мы не смогли отпустить. У меня такой был выбор. Эгоистично.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
She seems depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
Бедненькая Софи. И похуй, что он там испытывает.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture,
Там
but
тоже что-то странное.
my focus is on helping you.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
Было не разбираться с этим, да? Значит, мне крышка. Давай
Hey
без,
man,
без негатива.
I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could end up in the other timeline. The one where you died.
I'm serious. It's okay.
Когда еще хотела умереть? Блин, как же Макс?
Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad.
Вот она еще себя винит.
Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I
Нет.
deserve.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead.
Ну, это так.
Max has done everything she could for
Жребий
me.
упал.
She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So,
Говорит,
on to the
что
good
конец
stuff.
будет, что она умрет.
Who do we think is planning to start a fire? I met this guy last night. Didn't seem like a criminal. Criminally pretentious, maybe.
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full ivory tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies.
Он
Maybe I
знает,
can learn
что
more about their
ты
plans.
знакома с Макс. Вряд ли он прям будет тебе что-то рассказывать.